The name is Pointer, researcher in the LSCC Plesetsk branch. The reason I joined, the same reason I quit. Nothing matters more than people's lives. All the research I've done has been for one purpose, to make people's lives better.
Pointer, there you are. How's everything going? I heard you're busy with the evacuation. Seems many stores in Myrny have already closed up.
As soon as I finish the handover here, I'm heading back into town to help with packing, coordinating, and explaining the situation to the locals. Same old, same old.
Same old, same old. You know, Hisabeth said that exact thing when I asked about the team's progress yesterday. They seem to be doing all right.
Good.
Oh, by the way, I've got some seats left. Do you want to take them off my hands?
Do I look like a gardener to you?
Well, it's just that I heard from a few people here in Myrny that a Laplace researcher was giving out sunflower seeds. And it wasn't me, so I've been wondering just who it could have been. Don't you want some? Seriously, everyone loves them.
Thanks. So, who ended up signing the application?
Hisabeth will, when she goes to collect the monitor and report our research to Ludwig. She says it's more likely to get approval that way.
They don't know when to stop, do they?
They don't know the meaning.
Stop. If the fish get startled, then they won't eat anything.
I see, Miss Elizabeth.
I finished the full inventory check. There's more runium left than we thought. Now, where should I put these useless old files? I was thinking we could use them for draft paper.
Maybe you can turn them into a knife or something. A knife would be more useful at this point. You know, to cut fruit or whatever.
Actually, that card there on the table would work better for that.
Why's that?
It's all about the material. Metal makes a better edge than paper. Never quite understood why you made them like that.
Oh, I was testing out a new alloy. I used it to make wind songs and pointers cards. It gets harder and sharper when heated. Give it a rub with your hands and you can use it as a letter opener. The ritual still isn't stable enough. We need a specific location or area to set as a destination in advance. But first, we need a way to pinpoint a recognizable area. The formula should be...
Miss Winsong sent me a message. She said, don't forget to collect the monitor.
Oh, she sent it to you too? Tell her I said thanks. No, that number doesn't look right.
I tried my best. But those arcane minerals you were asking for are scarce as all hell. I haven't been able to find a single supplier.
Then we'll carry on without them. That's it. Nope, wrong again. Pointer was the master of numbers. With that brain of hers, she'd have had this over and done by now. Careful, don't hurt yourself. They're more powerful than they seem.
Miss Elizabeth. I have a question for you. Sorry if it's not a good time, but it's important to me. And it's something I hope you'll answer honestly.
Sorry, ladies. Please ignore me. I'm not here, and I didn't hear a thing.
Но если я заплачу, мисс Киперина, умная молодая девушка, неудивительно, что она быстро во всем разобралась. Вы согласны?
So, what's your question?
Miss Pointer said something before she left about places and people disappearing into the storm. It's hard to believe that she would ever give up on our mission, unless she knew the price of failing was truly horrible. Then the storm can't just be some normal kind of natural disaster. This storm will destroy everything, won't it? All the people we know, all the bears, birds, this fish, everything. The lost future that you talk about. Was it the first to disappear? Or are there more that have been lost? Will the same thing happen to our time? Things are much worse than you let on. What else has changed in the future?
Many things changed. Some things won't last nearly as long as people think they will. For you, the world might seem to have turned upside down, but life will go on. So, now that you know what's at stake, are you ready to officially join Laplace? I'm afraid there is still a great deal I cannot tell you until then. Many of the answers you're seeking are classified, for employees only.
Pardon me, Miss Hisabeth. But given the danger of the mission we are expecting Kiparina to perform, I think she has the right to know what the storm really is.
I understand that you don't want to go against Laplace's rules. But I'll bet there aren't any rules against me figuring it out, and you simply nodding. Am I right? I won't get to see Mr. Kozlov or get that gift in the future. So, if I join Laplace, I won't see anyone from Utranyaya ever again.
The choice is yours. I won't force you to do anything. Remember the day we first met in the restaurant? I said I would write you a recommendation. I was serious. I still am. In fact, it's already done. Winsung has signed on to it too. And our foundation friend behind you is prepared to offer another guarantee, just in case. We will make a recommendation for your friend Voyager as well, but that's all we can do. I'm afraid we can't protect everyone, nor can we make this decision for you. Do you want to keep going? If you don't, you'll be allowed to return and accept what's to come. But if you join us, there is a chance to change things.
will complete my mission. And if I successfully come back with the data, I'll consider joining Laplace. But I can't make a decision now. I need more time to think. I will stay until my job is done. You don't have to worry about that. That is what Mr. and Mrs. Kozlov and my friends in the circus would all want. It is the right thing to do. If you'll excuse me, I should return to my training. I'll see you later.
Us too. Need to double-check the warehouse inventory. Might find something useful.
Wait, haven't we done that already? Those...
All right, we'll let you know if we find anything.
Join them if you want. I have some unfinished business.
Alia. Was that you? Did you just say my name? You weren't up to...
Stars. Good. Alia. Happy.
These calculations need to be finished today. The teleport ritual requires the caster to recite the location. It could be understood as calibrating in a way. Let's continue with that thought. The destination must be preset, and the ritual casts through incantation. But the further the distance, the harder it is to stay on target. If only there were an arcane reaction strong enough and unique enough to calibrate to.
What happened? Are you all right, Miss Isabeth?
Was that you? Did you cast that arcane skill just now? No, those energy levels were too high for you, beyond most arcanists. Who was with you just now?
Voyager. He was just trying to make me feel better. Did it interfere with your experiments? I apologize, Miss Isabeth. I promise it won't happen again. She just left. If you want to find her, I'll go with you.
Are you saying she was the one that cast that arcane skill?
Yes. It was so pretty. It was like
a neutron star. It's a type of highly magnetized star that emits powerful beams that can be traced to show us its precise location. We call them the beacons of space. Such a strong arcane reaction would be so bright that it'd be trivial to locate even from an extreme distance.
I don't know much about space, but it sounds like the difference between finding a star in the sky and looking for the sun. But then the universe is also very big. I imagine if you were looking from far enough away, even the sun would seem small.
Meld, I'm afraid you're right. When comparing all the stars in the observable universe, our sun is far from the largest or brightest, only the closest. we can't assume proximity in our case. But then, there's still got to be a way, no? Before the storm arrives, the levels of arcane energy in all affected areas will be greatly amplified. But what about places that won't be affected? Perhaps then the trick will not be to look for the light in darkness, but for the darkness in the light. Like finding a dim bulb in a string of Christmas lights. If that's the case, I can adjust the portion of runium in order to focus the disc precisely on placets. If this works out, then I guarantee you will arrive home safe and sound.
Understood. Take care.
What are you up to?
I've been communicating with the garrison in Mel'ny. They've picked up some abnormal critter activity during their patrols. Another batch of residents is set to evacuate too. I'll head over to help them shortly. What about you? Your geological survey? Are you staying at the branch, or will you head back to HQ?
Haven't found anything that's worth digging up yet, but I've decided to give it another try. Should be back here in time for the evacuation. Though I'm hoping to stick around for my little apprentice. She said she'll only give us her decision on joining Laplace once she's back from her mission. I can't wait to hear the good news. You still pretending not to care?
My concern, whether it exists or not, will have no tangible effect on their results. I just hope they don't kill themselves for nothing.
Hisabeth is planning a final teleportation test the day after tomorrow. I'll be observing from the meeting room. You know, the one we always use upstairs? Early in the afternoon.
I'll likely be in Melny by then.
Hey, Ulrich. We meet again. You look even worse than when we last met.
Ah, Miss Winsong. And Pointer? What have we here? Two of our busiest bees working together in the Plessist branch?
So when is this humanitarian vacation of yours over? Any interest in sparing a little time to watch something fun?
If by something fun you mean Dimitri's party, then thanks, but no thanks.
No, not that. I told you about it before. Hisabeth's teleport disc experiment.
Ah, yes, that one. You know, word of it is already spreading through HQ and all the other branches.
And? What's the impression?
I wouldn't categorize it as good, but it has certainly become a contentious topic.
At least one of the bigwigs is supportive, Madame Lucy. It seems she intends to keep our experiment going either way. She even invited a prominent string theory researcher to HQ. As I said, even if we don't get the results we hoped for, the work itself can be illuminating.
Excuse me. I have obligations to attend to. Let's talk again later.
Bean, I forgot my badge. And Pointer's gone. How am I supposed to get back to the lab? Sorry, Ulrich. Do you mind walking me back? By the way, you didn't answer whether you'll be at Hisabeth's experiment.
Program activated.
I have this or this one.
Sharp thing.
Like a metaphor? This
Loading. Charging.
time to turn the page.
And now, to return to my long-term mission.
I'm ready. Remember to stay within the safe zone. The medical team is helping with the evacuation, so we need to be extra careful this time.
Miss, are you sure I shouldn't be the one doing this? I've mastered my arcane skill. I'll be able to protect myself.
No. Look at all the files here. They might give you a paper cut. It's an unacceptable risk for our astronaut. Even the slightest abrasion could explode under the pressure of liftoff. No need for concern. We've done the simulations and cross-checked the data thoroughly. To aid in the disk's mental preparation, I even read Madame Lucy's speech and some Laplace essays on the scientification of arcane skills.
But...
Kiparina. Take the others behind the blast door. I'll use my arcane skill to protect the field as much as I can. In order to maintain communication, you'll need to stay behind that door, or else the signal will be disrupted. But with my arcane skill, the risk should be minimal.
But if something goes wrong, what will you do?
I will take care of myself. The only thing I ask is that you pay close attention to what I do. Because in the worst case scenario, if you find yourself out there alone, you'll need to be able to perform this intuitively.
I don't know if I'm ready.
Maybe, but it's still too early to give up, little astronaut.
But...
Enough talking. We don't have time for any dramatic farewells. Wait, whose idea is this? Couldn't be Pointer's. She packs meticulously. Let me guess. Winsome? I knew it. How is she gonna get back into the lab? I'll just have to surprise her with it later.
Where would you place their odds? Perhaps more importantly, is there any guarantee the data they collect will elucidate meaningful truths behind the storm?
You know as well as I do, Laplace hasn't mastered the art of prediction. We don't offer guarantees. Besides, maybe our demon already knows how this all ends, but I'd rather not. Personally, I hate spoilers.
As do I.
Slackers! Slackers!
Yes, I've found the room. Thank you.
Is that Adler?
Mr. Ludwig?
I'm glad to see you're so devoted to our research, and I thank you for your hard work. I'm here to deliver the storm monitor on behalf of Madame Lucy. Given our lack of resources and time, we were forced to modify an existing device to perform as our monitor. It was originally a robotic assistant, something to set daily schedules and work reminders. You already noticed Adler's voice. It's synthetic, of course. His colleagues originally developed this machine for him as a humanitarian gesture. It was trained to mimic his voice, an attempt to keep him social. It ultimately proved ineffective in that role, so now it will serve as our monitor.
I understand. Given the circumstances, recycling resources is wise. Though I struggle to see how a robotic assistant could be a humanitarian gesture.
Your appreciation is noted, and I supposed you might. In fact, this vacation Madame Lucy sent you on to Plesetsk is a kind of humanitarian gesture on her part. Perhaps she hopes you'll gain a deeper understanding of the term.
Mind if I take a closer look? Wow, there are a lot of voice packs programmed into this thing. How to temper steel. Madame Lucy's voice, I'd bet. And then what else is here? Sweetheart? The Superstar? Oh, and Sputnik 1, too. Warm and fluffy company? Who could that be?
What a waste of time. Why would a monitor need a critter's voice in space?
Maybe they just put it in for fun. It could be useful to relieve a little stress. Oh, perfect timing. Hisabeth has entered the testing grounds.
Field report. I activated the disk, but it's not working. There must be an error in its incantation. Oh, the indicator is red. So then it must still be accumulating arcane energy. It may be calibrating its position within the range I set. But what about all this excess energy? I worry it might not just transport me, but half the office.
Any last words? If you explode, I call dibs on your fish.
Have some patience. It's doing something. Bad news. I don't think any of those fish are gonna survive. Wish me a safe journey.
Can hear you brainstorming, Ulrich. It's oddly literal. You know, Hisabeth, there's gentler ways to make an entrance.
Poor fish. I attempted to turn my aquarium into fireproof ceramic to keep it safe, but it looks like it just made it easier to shatter. Wait! Uh-oh, I forgot about this. Luckily, it didn't affect the card itself.
That's a unique design. Thanks. It might make for a nice conversation piece.
Congratulations, Miss Hisabeth. Your results appear more than adequate. Indeed, you have exceeded my expectations.
Is that stuffy office talk for good job? Merci all the same.
Congrats. So does your success here mean my lovely apprentice has a chance to land back on Mother Earth safely?
More than a chance now. Though I'm afraid the adjustments we've made to the process will be impossible to replicate at scale.
Nonetheless, you've convinced me. Your application for delayed evacuation is approved.
But I haven't even submitted it yet.
Well, you may submit it now.
So, that's why you're back here with that torn-up application form? I gotta tell you, it's impressive you managed to piece it back together.
At least I learned something from it. Don't teleport paper products without a protective sheath.
They seem so close to success. I will keep training. I need to stay at my best for a lunch day. I know. I won't push myself too hard. Thanks, Voyager.
We don't have much time left. Remember to rest too while you still can. You should take a day off. Consider it a celebration of our successful experiment.
Actually, I believe Miss Hisabeth already has plans for me. We still have a lot of work to do.
Plans? Yes, that we do. I need to train you to use the monitor. You will have to confirm the final coordinates on the disk and be able to perform the final safety checks before launching. Oh, I think it may be necessary to implement a particular procedure that Ludwig mentioned. A humanitarian vacation.
Allow me. These should be the lost boxes.
Leave them, miss. Just tell us which ones should be moved and we'll take care of them. We all got our own jobs to do.
Will you leave with the others tomorrow? Or are you staying on until the final evacuation?
Our orders are to evacuate to Xeno's nearest base tomorrow. How about you? We were responsible for escorting the last staff members from the Placet's Cosmodrome. That place should be empty now, shouldn't it? An evacuation like this has to be for something big. I'm sure you know better than I do. If you can, miss, find somewhere safe. ASAP.
I'm leaving Mirny tonight, just as soon as I help finish with the evacuation. There are fewer troops around now. Have there been any further orders?
Some were sent to clear the roads. There's been more critters blocking the way lately. I guess the others were assigned to an urgent support mission. So it's just the rookies like me left.
Evacuations can be dangerous. A job like this shouldn't be left to new recruits.
You think so? Honestly, I was hoping for a little challenge. But we're soldiers. We follow orders. Do you need a lift?
Thanks, but I'm going back to check on the evacuation. Be safe.
So, this is our humanitarian vacation here? An open mining pit?
You've got it. It's nearby and easy to reach. I can't see a reason why we shouldn't come check it out. The only problem is I got the timing a little off. But just you wait. It won't be long now before the Aurora shows up. We've recruited a great team from Laplace and the Foundation and worked out the kinks of our teleport disk. If we can just manage to collect some useful data, our future could be brighter than any Aurora.
I hate to be negative at a time like this, but this is still a big gamble.
But we want big today. Didn't you join us to bring about a better future? Just think. Our achievements on this project could pave the way to a promotion or at least a transfer.
Don't try to butter me up with promotion talk. Anyway, it's bad luck to talk like that right before a mission. Worse than bad luck, it's cliché. Strangers coming together to do great deeds, risking mortal peril for the good of humanity. Now, just before the climax, we'll start talking about their motivations and backstories. All to give the story a twist. When someone bites it in the last act, and then the whole gang is haunted by their last moments of peace together.
Oh, there's a theory about that. What is it called again? Right. Quantum entanglement. Where I'm from, there's a book called I Ching that has a similar idea. That the things we do are mirrored in faraway places.
How are things proceeding? I'm here to perform a final check on the evacuation.
It's going well. We're all ready to leave. It's just these flowers. We thought about planting them somewhere just so we don't need to carry them, but with the soil frozen over.
Flowers?
Yes, you know, from the seeds you gave us. My daughter planted them just for fun, but they really thrived.
It's really, really difficult. It's a miracle, Miss, but you and I did it together.
Yes, I suppose it indeed appears miraculous. But how are you going to take them with you? I think it will be a bit too heavy to carry on the road.
We've given away the rest to some of our neighbors, but these are the ones that bloomed the best. It hurts to think we'd just leave them here to die. It's so cold now, and it's getting hard to find food. We know we have to evacuate soon, but no one has told us where we're going or what's next. Despite all the hardship, these seeds you gave us somehow managed to bloom under my daughter's care. Look, they're absolutely radiant. If even these little flowers are ready to fight to survive, how can we give up?
That's true. Thank you. I'm not aware of the local species of flowers here, but I'm certain all the same that these are the most beautiful flowers in 멜리. I hope you can find a way to take them with you.
Hey, am I seeing things? Pointer?
Oh, hey. Weren't you on vacation? Why are you back here with the evacuation team?
Well, I had nothing else to do anyway, and we need all the help we can get. Did you hear? There's still a team at Pleasance. Ludwig even approved a delayed evacuation for them. I guess they're planning to stay to the very last moment. Can you believe that?
Ludwig actually approved it. They are going to stay in the Cosmodrome?
Unbelievable, right? That takes a lot of guts. Who would have guessed we had people like that here at Laplace? If you've got time, maybe you should go check on them. See if you can talk some sense into them. Anyway, I have a street of houses to check one by one for stragglers, so I've got to get back to it. Oh, it's freezing cold out there. Don't forget to check the components. I'll catch up with you when we get back to the branch.
Everything is made of atoms. From afar, Mount Taihang is like a grindstone. The Yellow River is like a belt. And all these things are but dust. In other words, maybe the reason why we are here is only a complete coincidence.
Hold it, hold it. Let's just get back to the topic at hand. I think I'm allergic to poetry.
Oh, I want to hear the rest. Would you please let him finish?
No way. I think I'd rather take a chance on that lethal backstory cliche. How about you start us off?
Sure, what do you want to know? Are you curious about why I chose our loose yet ambitious team?
Loose yet ambitious. That's a good description. You brought it up. Now spit it out. And make it simple.
Maybe I shouldn't have oversold it. I just think you have a good plan. What if this works? What if we do this and it changes the world? And I could be a part of that. It's a tempting thought, don't you think? I just don't want to see another place I hold dear lost to the storm.
So you mean it was for your hometown?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Isn't your homeland still here in this era? Have you just accepted the fact that it will disappear again?
My home isn't in this era. Maybe the names are the same. Same old familiar buildings, but nothing that matters to me. What's gone is gone. Don't feel bad for me, though. Now I have my own portable hometown.
Hey, I always figured you kept that around in case you needed some quick cash. You know, like those pirates that had coin earrings.
Oh, no, my brother said he would kill me if I gave this away. It's meant to be for the last living child, a family heirloom of sorts. If I lost it, I think my family would crawl out of their graves and haunt me. If they had graves. Still, if I was in dire need.
family?
No, Voyager. This is not my family. They're in Utuniaya. These are my friends.
Friends.
You told me that as long as there are living people to remember what has been, that what we're doing will be worthwhile. I've tried to accept that, but I still can't. What has been? It's not just an old building or some candy in a store. It's the place I grew up and the people I love that will be taken away. It's everything in my life. It is my life. I know I must accept it, that I can do nothing but accept it. But how can I ever accept it?
Activated.
I will this or this one.
Here.
Like a metaphor?
And now to return to my long-term mission. Rest.
About that.
I don't know. When I heard about my parents' death, I was just stepping onto the bus to Laplace. I felt like I had no time to even think about it. I guess I mistook that for acceptance. After all, there's nothing I could do to change it. Then about 3 months later, I broke my pen while writing a research log. I cried for 40 hours. 40 hours. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm grateful my roommate didn't have me commit it.
Was it your parents' pen?
Nah, just an ordinary Laplace office pen. They give them out by the boxload. But back home, when I broke something, my parents would tease me for being careless. And then we would find a new one together. You can't really accept a thing like this. The only thing you can do is put your pain aside and find something to do with yourself. Even if it's just making a ball of tape. Just wrap a ball round and round over and over until you've forgotten what it even looked like inside.
Maybe that is something I can try.
Cool, you should. I'm speaking from experience. You know, when you're young, everything bad seems like the end of the world. Forgetting your homework might as well be the apocalypse.
Are you going home, Mr. Raccoon?
No. I'm heading out for a mission.
Vila said it's a time that you're familiar with, but that you didn't ever plan on going back. I know Vila had another home before she moved to Rayashki. You must have one too. What was it like? Does it snow there?
Yes, it snowed there. So much that it made the trees sag and covered up your footprints as soon as you've walked past. When the Volkov froze over, my sister and I would go and fish from holes we cut in the ice.
Comrade Pasuno once fell in the ice doing that. We didn't see him at school for weeks.
Playing on the ice can be dangerous, little August. But it's all gone now. No matter the era. Even if I went back to that little dot on the map, it would never be the same.
Like Rayashki.
Just like Rayashki.
Поэтому мы должны выжить, и потом все встанет на круги свои.
Леня, держись. Жизнь — это очень важная вещь. Иди, следуй тому маршруту, который я тебе дал. Никогда не оглядывайся назад.
Being certified as capable for an independent field mission means you're an official Foundation member. Congrats in advance. Most people here use an alias, though it's all up to you. Just make sure you pick a good one. It's not easy to change once it's confirmed.
I see. Thank you for telling me.
Let me check. Alright, no problemo. The storm has made everyone's life harder here. The Foundation is always in need of more manpower, and in need of honest men like you, even more so. Welcome to the St. Pavlov Foundation Far East Branch, Mr. Nameday.
thinking about something. Missing your home again, yes? It's okay. Vila said as long as we pay attention in class and keep learning, we will be able to rebuild Reashki in the future. We will rebuild it as long as each and every comrade keeps that goal in their mind. And I will never forget. Ты справишься, товарищ Енот.
Большое спасибо, товарищ Август.
Come here, Alia. You can have the best seat.
Oh, I think for now I'd prefer to be called Kibarina.
Hurry up. You don't get an aurora like this every night. You need those charged particles up there for your arcane skill.
I thought we were here for a vacation.
It can be more than one thing. You do need this, though. Stay calm. Walking in space is definitely going to be easier than walking a tightrope. There's no absolute direction up there. Up or down depends on the reference you choose. In short, there's no falling down.
Tomorrow? No, the day after tomorrow. I'll be up there, drifting above the earth with the stars. I wonder if they'll feel warm to the touch. The night is so cold. Back with the Utreniaya. On nights like this, I would sneak into the pens and sleep beside Masha, the bear cub I took care of. She was so warm to cuddle. And now I'm here huddled with all of you. Oh, sorry, I'm not suggesting you remind me of bears. It just feels safe.
There were times during the coldest winter nights that my siblings and I would cuddle up with the stray dogs to keep ourselves warm.
Hold on. You people don't just hibernate through the winter? You're missing out.
All right, we should head back. We don't want our little astronaut to be too tired.
Hey, you think I don't see what you're doing? You haven't told us your story yet. It's been on my mind since I first got here. Why would you do all this? You don't strike me as the hopeless dreamer type.
I don't? Well, I should make more of an effort to match the stereotype. It's not so dreamy, though. I just want to know the answers. Where do we come from and how things will end? What, not convincing enough? Perhaps you want something more in-depth? Way back when, before all this, Pointer and I were being driven mad by work. We would walk out here and there was something she would say to me.
Language is a tool that permits us to describe how the universe was created and how it will end. Through it, we reflect on our existence.
In order to understand eternity, we must first understand death and impermanence. What do you think? Good impression of her, no? Everyone says it's my best. Tomorrow might be our last free day before the storm. I guess it's fitting then to ask the age-old question. If tomorrow was the last day of your life, what would you do?
Do everything we can, and do my best. Leave no regrets. That's why I have to finish my training.
Раз, два, три.
Program activated.
I can hear it.
Okay, I will charge it.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant.
Don't take it on
La
step.
charme d'opère.
Sharp thing. Target confirmed. Well, damage.
It is here. Made
Loading.
Hold your breath.
Winterstürme wickeln die bunte Mond.
Keep going. For our dream, come.
Если это последний день моей жизни, как я могу доказать, что я жила в этом мире? Моим именем? Моими воспоминаниями? Я помню, как меня звали.
Alina Medvedeva, the girl like a bear. You must have a proper stage name for your performance. Kiparina? What do you think? Natalia and I decided on it together. She's a clever one, always reading the latest astrological lectures. It's from a place in the stars. Kuiper, she calls it. Some asteroid belt made of ice. This is because to us, you are a gift from the stars.
Mr. Kozlov, Mrs. Kozlova.
We're leaving tonight. Why all the rush? Let's wait one day later, or maybe two. Why don't we ask that Laplace lady to see Ali again?
I am sure she's too busy. But look, Everyone's leaving town. Something must be happening. She'll be safe there. Didn't you hear them say that? Laplace's building will be the last to fall, even if the whole world comes to an end. What we must do then is keep ourselves safe. That way, someday in the future, we will have the chance to see her again, sitting in the audience, clapping for us until her hands are red.
My big bear wants to pretend he doesn't have a heart. I know you miss her as much as I do.
Of course, but I must stay in control of myself. Maybe we can put something on the signboard. A circle, like her space helmet. You know that signboard hasn't been changed since my Dedushka was the ringmaster. What a change it will be.
Yes, and we will add some stars and spaceships. I'll paint them on once we're set up in Moscow. Oh, and don't forget to take down their address so we can send things to her.
You think I didn't do that the minute we came here? Natalia, you're showing so much concern. What happened to my carefree circus wife?
It's just that there's nothing else I can do. We've always been there for her. Now she's alone and far from us. Who will care for her now?
It is how it must be. We cannot be there for her forever. You can't do this your whole life. Audiences come to watch an acrobat fly, but they also come to see if they will fall. Most people would never dare to walk on a tightrope. They pay to see people do the thrilling things that they would never do themselves. But it is a dangerous business. I often wish that you will one day find a safer way to live than this.
Неужели ходить по земле действительно безопаснее? Сколько я проживу? 8 лет, 10, 15. И что потом? Сколько лет мне осталось?
Time never ends. It's a concept, and there are many explanations for it. One suggests that since the whole world is made of particles, including our brains, then our minds too can be calculated, so that everything that's happening or about to happen can be predicted. Past, present, future, all that ever was and is, and ever will be was destined from the moment the universe began. Each moment like a knot on a string that's already been tied. Our lives just moving along a fixed track from birth to death. Then there is another. The theory that none of this is really happening at all. That all perception is illusion. Only the present exists, and only for as long as we are experiencing it. If you ask me to choose, I prefer the first one.
It's not like a tightrope then. When I walk on the rope, I don't see past and future. I only feel what is happening right now. For example, these lights make my palms feel hot and warm, but the stones beneath me are cold.
Cool. Sounds like you favor the second theory. But it doesn't matter which side you're on. There's one thing both have in common. Our existence, whatever you make of it, is just a fleeting moment in time.
But those countless moments string together into eternity. I'm small to the universe, just a person. But I'm a part of Utranyaya, which is bigger than myself. We belong to a people, a country, a planet, and a galaxy. Maybe that's how we share in eternity, by existing as part of it. Each one of us, no matter how small, takes part in creating the universe.
You got it. When we learn all the rules that govern our universe, we'll be able to predict all that is to come. We'll be able to survive without superstition and fear of the unknown.
Выжить. Это легче сказать, чем сделать. А что, если у нас завтра не получится? Шторм смоет все, что мы здесь сделали, и все, что я когда-нибудь могла бы знать. И все, что останется — запись, хранящаяся в пыльном кабинете Foundation. И если так, я надеюсь, однажды они вспомнят обо мне, поднимут глаза в небо и скажут: «Смелый, молодой космонавт однажды ходил среди звезд». И она, Алина Медведева, сделала этот выбор сама.
Children grow up, adults grow old, and then we die. So what's the use in worrying? All that matters is our Alia will be safe.
Mr. Kozlov, you should have already left. The longer you wait to leave, the more dangerous it will be.
Is there something wrong, then? We are ready to go, as you can see. We're all packed up.
No, nothing to be concerned with for now. But we need you to follow the evacuation notice for your safety. Keep your passes with you. You may need to show the soldiers on the road ahead. And please take care. The snowfall is getting heavier.
Sure, but if you don't mind my asking, is Alia all right? How is she? How is her training? Sorry, it's just... I know that she's a good girl, but I'm afraid she'll push herself too much. She's always been so diligent.
You have nothing to worry about. Kiparina is a very disciplined and intelligent young woman. We've been most impressed with her work. I believe that she could have a very promising future with Laplace.
Promising? I knew it. My Alia is a promising candidate for Laplace. When we first found her in Murmansk, she was just an orphaned babe. And now, see how wonderful she has become.
I believe I understand. Time really does fly, doesn't it?
Thank you for telling me about her. I've wanted to pay her a visit, but I don't want to bother her. And I also don't think she wants to see an old man cry. But if you say she is doing well, this is enough for me. But I must ask, miss, why are you still in town? Aren't you going to be busy with the launch soon?
I'm here to see if we missed anything.
Sorry, miss, but we've already packed everything away. I am leaving on the last truck tomorrow morning. There was still some fresh food around yesterday, but today I've got nothing. All I can offer you is a mug of boiled water and some gingerbread.
That will be enough. Thanks. Wow. This gingerbread tastes amazing.
You bet. I'm originally from Novomoskovsk. We're famous for it. I think I told your friend the story last time she was here. I am no good with hammers or rocks, but I know food. And the miners always work up a healthy appetite. My friend, Raisa, makes much better gingerbread than I do. Sometimes I think the only reason people eat here is for the conversation. The winter chill keeps everyone huddled inside. So, what else can you do but talk the long nights away?
It is good to have someone to talk to. Still, I'm curious why you decided to stick around until the last minute.
I'm in no rush. No one's bothered to explain why it is we have to evacuate, so I'll let all the young folks with something to live for get out first. Could I ask you a question as well?
Sure. But I can't guarantee I'll have an answer.
It's only that my friend lived in a town a lot like this. A mining town. They had their own big shots running things there too. In her last letter, she told me that those big shots were talking about evacuating them. Then, nothing. It's been years, and I haven't heard from her since. Forget it, miss. It's a small town. I doubt you or anyone knows what really happened here. I often wonder where she is now, or if she's even alive. But I hope that I will see her again someday.
Sorry. I really don't know. Perhaps they did evacuate. But relocation can be complicated. It can take years. Maybe you'll hear from her again when she settles down.
Yes, that's true. These things take time. Well, at least I can sleep at night.
Sunflowers. Freeze-dried apples. And
oh, I forgot to pack those. It's amazing, isn't it, when you think about it? Even here in the far north, we can get fresh fruit and vegetables. I guess this technology was invented to make food for cosmonauts, but now people in Myrny get to enjoy it too. The benefits of science. You can take some if you like. I have no room for them.
thank you. I'll be fine with just this. You've actually already helped me out a lot. No veggie packets. Huh. Can my day get any worse?
They act as if all of their essential and valuable consumer technology just popped up out of nowhere. To think that aerospace engineering has less to contribute than their other projects? Mad! They wouldn't even have vegetable packets in their instant noodles without us.
Come on, pull yourself together, Pointer. We don't buy into karma. This is only another damn coincidence. tastes awful.
Final check. Spaceship?
We've run a full diagnostic check. All components are operational. We are fully fueled, and we even installed that new installation you invented.
Data monitoring and communication systems?
Check. All systems are functional, including the backups.
Astronaut status?
I'm all checked out too. My arcane skill energy level, physical and mental status, and the integrity of my spacesuit are all within your parameters.
Is there anything else we've missed? Anything at all? What about our special humanitarian support staff? Maybe we should give her a check too. Alright, dismissed. I'll see you at the launch bay doors in 3 hours. Now everyone, cool off a bit. We need to decompress before the action starts. Stay in touch via your communicators. I need everyone frosty. We're in the last mile now. There are still some things left to be checked through. If only we had more help.
Mirny is so cold even in the daylight. At least the evacuation has gone smoothly. Well, that's a security risk.
Join with us, comrades.
I will this or this one?
Sharp fangs.
Like a metaphor? The curtain.
Scamper off and don't come back. I don't have time for another round. I don't really know how much time I have left at all. These storm predictions are based on fluctuations in arcane energy levels. There's even a chance that this won't be the storm at all, just some kind of arcane phenomenon. No matter what the case may be, I can't afford an odyssey at a time like this. I have to get to the Cosmodrome, ASAP.
Arcane energy fluctuations aren't a perfect method of predicting the storm. What if all these fluctuations are something else? Something like that girl. Voyager, a mysterious girl with unbelievable power. I should let the Foundation handle this. I can't force her to join in and experiment against her will. There are too many redundant steps in the launching system. We need to streamline them if we're going to make our deadline.
Aren't those steps important for safety?
Yeah, probably. But the process is too complicated. I think Pointer was the only one that ever managed to remember each step in order.
Oh, so now you are thinking of her again.
Yeah, whatever. I could use another hand is all. She's probably still in the branch building, busy with her own stuff. Besides...
Hey, you hear that? It's an intruder! Hurry! We've got to stop them!
Effortless steps from a tall figure with a tendency to lean forward. Sounds familiar. Could it be Windsong? Did she leave something behind again? Are you alright? You look like you haven't slept in days. How many times have I told you that research requires a healthy body and mind? You need sleep.
I'm here for...
Just so you know, I've got no time to help with whatever you're working on, and we're finishing this project, no matter what you say. Oh, let me guess, you're here for the car? Yes, I've used it a few times, took the team out to the mine. Didn't break anything or get any tickets, but the tank's dry.
It's not about any of that.
Then you should have come earlier, days earlier, not today. The storm is due to come in a couple hours. You won't make it to the northern branch.
I'm here to settle your affairs. We need to secure your records in case you don't make it, and to see if the work you've done is actually worth your lives. Just so you know, if you don't survive, I'm going to finish our teleport disk and claim all the credit. Maybe I'll write a dissertation on it. I'll call it Pointer's Teleport Disk, and you'll all just be a footnote, an et al. In the citations. You know I'm not bluffing.
Cool, whatever, Pointer. Just don't forget to tell me the results. Maybe send them to me via Ouija board.
Are you being serious?
Aren't you? Or are you trying to be funny now? I really can't tell.
I'm just sick of eating instant noodles without the veggie packets. But more than that, I'm sick of you and your attitude. All you do is joke around. If veggies matter that much to a stupid bowl of noodles, how could you think your lives matter any less to me? You want to treat your lives like a cosmic joke? Like your deaths won't matter? Well, they will to the ones you leave behind.
I see your point. Luckily, I've already made a copy of everything on this data card. I've been wondering who I should trust with it. It's not 100% safe to send back through the teleportation ritual. It's good to have you back. The editing isn't done. Hangjong. Yeah, I can remember his name now. I didn't have time to finish his part. But who has time to edit a suicide note? The only thing that matters is that it's in the hands of someone who will take it seriously. Take it and go. You can still make it back.
Forget it. You already told me the car's out of gas. So, I'll be your witness.
You sure you want to die with us, after all?
Call it a fool's wish, but I'm hoping no one is ever going to need to see this. Catch me up to speed. What's the status of the project?
We've managed to refine the teleportation to pinpoint a fixed position, but there are still some serious side effects. Dizziness, nausea, like the world's worst case of car sickness.
It'll have to suffice for now. I think I can work that out after I finish reading your progress.
Cool. I'll look forward to that. Your office should be the same as you left it, besides a layer of dust. Be grateful though. You should see the state of mine. Oh, and don't activate the teleportation anywhere around here. If it takes out a single critical component, we'll be screwed completely.
Like I don't know. You need a hand here? I can help.
I thought we already figured out our roles. You need to stay at a safe distance to protect the data.
That's it. I always thought I wasn't able to act against my safety programming. Yet here we are.
Do you have a sense of taste?
Yeah. I was designed to simulate all aspects of life.
Vraiment? But whose life? Who decided whether it should be a human's or arcanist's life? I suppose you are probably another awakened arcanist, like Ulrich and Madame Lucy.
Not exactly, but the details can wait. I thought you would be more encouraging at such a vital moment. Guess my prediction matrix is not quite as perfect as I've let on.
I am encouraging you. I'm trying to prove your existence matters.
Well, I should go. Take care.
Time for another double check. Everything needs to be flawless. Pointer! You know, I should have mentioned something before. Something I wanted you to see. There are 멜류진 statues everywhere in Lusignan. I left a long time ago, but they should still be there. Even the storm can't wash them away. They've been there for ages. Go take a look if you ever get the time.
I don't think Laplace would cover that as a scientific excursion. The name is Pointer, researcher in the LSCC Plesetsk branch, former team member on the Space Monitor project. The reason I quit? Because someone must be prepared for the worst case scenario. And because I was tired of freeze-dried noodles.
Alia, come home.
That was 3 whole words. Maybe once you learn a few more, you can tell me where you're really from.
My sister sent me to tell you it's time. And that you shouldn't be afraid. You'll make one cool astronaut. Ask any of us.
I'm not afraid. When I return, remind me to show you Natalia's famous jam recipe. Final diagnostics completed. We are clear for launch in T-1 minute. Is there anything else I have to remember?
Yes, keep breathing.
Really? A joke now? Or are you serious?
It can be both things. Now get ready and have a safe flight. Three, 2, 1. Ignition.
Altitude rising. All systems normal.
Cool, stay on comms.
Welcome to Laplace. Error. New coordinates detected. Correction. Welcome to... Location coordinates not found. Reconfirming. Scheiße. Location not found. Scheiße.
Cancel the location process. Load preset program. Activate the storm surveillance system.
Voice authorization approved. Iris recognition recognized. Operator identified. Operation access granted. Good luck. Special warning. Mind all liquids in the vicinity of machinery, especially alcohol.
We've reached our target altitude. Now I will open the hatch, adjust the celestial coordinates, and deploy the monitor as planned.
Copy that.
Entschuldigung. Please handle me with care.
Report. The effects of the storm are now being observed. Why am I here? I haven't activated the teleportation ritual yet. Is the mission over? I don't understand. Please repeat.
I can't understand what's going on. Warning. Energy fluctuations are now exceeding safety thresholds.
There's too much interference in the signal. We've got no response.
Connect to the monitor directly.
This is a planet. I can see the rise and fall of the landscape. It's so strange here. Come back. I need to record what I'm seeing here. Are those lights getting dimmer? I need to keep going. A figurine? I think I need to take this with me. The lights are fading out. I need to move faster. The only path left. This won't be a problem. I've lived my whole life keeping balanced on a tin wire.
Seven minutes left. The connection to the monitor is stable.
Start the countdown. We'll try it another 3 times. If we still don't get a response after that, we'll need to activate the monitor's auto-return program. I don't have a lot of hope in that basket case of a monitor, but if it's our only option, just keep hailing her. We have to put our trust in Kiparina.
Where are you going? It's dangerous there! No! Not like this!
Maybe time is a concept that only holds meaning for humanity.
一生二，二生三，三生万物。
It all started from an atom.
Держись, Алия.
Warning! Unknown danger. Please contact ground control. Please contact ground control.
What is this? It feels like something's pulling me in every direction. A giant melting clock. I don't believe this was mentioned in the training manual. If there is an emergency, calm down and keep your eyes peeled before making any decisions. Thanks, Miss Vinsong, Miss Elizabeth. Now, I must observe this clock and not miss any details. It distorts any light that passes through it. Wait, light? Maybe I can do something with my arcane skill. Give it a try, Alia. We're all on our own this time.
I can hear it.
Or maybe take a deep breath. Hold your breath.
Loading.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant, la charme d'opéra.
It's got your back. The stars are just out of reach.
The light that illuminates all.
It's changed. It's ticking faster. What's happening? I can't let myself be overwhelmed. Or maybe take a deep breath.
I will remember your sacrifice. Charging.
It is here.
Так ярко и тепло. Together we are fearless.
Eliminate target.
Oh, this violence!
Shell damaged.
Loading.
I can hear it. Hold your breath. Or maybe take a deep breath.
Barrage.
It's broken.
Warning! Warning! Warning!
No. It's even more powerful now. But its attack pattern is the same. I just need to give a perfect performance. I will complete my mission. But only for an instant. Don't take a wrong step. Wonderful journey. Or maybe take a deep breath.
I admire your courage.
At the wonderful hold your breath.
Charging.
It is here.
Даже далеко в космосе. Все равно здесь, со мной.
got your back.
Aim and shoot.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant, la charme d'opéra.
Circuits functioning properly.
What a tragedy.
Circuits functioning properly.
What a tragedy.
Charging.
Or maybe take a deep breath.
I, Robot, Child of Science. And now, to return to my long-term...
My existence will be small and short. There are many, many others like me, searching for answers from the universe. But there is no answer to be found. No answers but the ones we choose for ourselves. It's been our choice the whole time. The past is in the past, and the future will wait for us. There is no time to be spared on regrets in the moment. I must keep going. Venture further into this world to uncover what's in the distance. To know whether things that vanish come back or not.
Я должна продолжать идти или погибнуть.
We have reached our designated coordinates.
Made it? The indicator light is on, just like in my training. The coordinates are, well, close enough. Good. The rest is simple. I need to get back. I need to get back to Earth.
Я могу справиться с этим. Сначала мне нужно...
to line 2 and try again.
Test income backup line. Line 2, lost. Line 3, lost. Line 4, lost.
Keep trying to reconnect.
Reconnecting. Connection lost. I should have thought this through. This isn't like the rope I used in the circus. No, if I do that, the monitor will be pulled out of sync. How much longer do I have? What else can I do? Should I just let go and accept my failure? Has what I've done so far been enough? Will they call me a hero when they write my name over an empty tomb? Face it, I won't die a hero. I'll just be a circus girl from Utranyaya, a temporary Laplace employee, or an apprentice leyline hunter.
Okay, forget the backups. Switch to the main connection. Start evacuation preparations now. I'll activate the return program in 50 seconds.
But how will we know if she's in the return capsule?
40 seconds. We won't. Either she makes it or she doesn't. It's out of her hands. The teleportation ritual won't have enough energy if it isn't at the exact critical moment of the storm. I have faith in her. She'll come home.
Alia, come home.
I have to go home. People are waiting for me down there. But I don't have much time. I need something.
Maybe you can turn them into a knife or something. A knife would be more useful at this point. You know, to cut fruit or whatever.
Actually, that card there on the table would work better for that.
Why is that?
It's all about the material. Metal makes a better edge than paper. Never quite understood why you made them like that.
Oh, I was testing out a new alloy. I used it to make wind songs and pointers cards. It gets harder and sharper when heated. Give it a rub with your hands and you can use it as a letter opener.
Ley lines. Of course! Thank you, Miss Pinson!
It was a pleasure working with all of you. If we survive this, I'm giving you permanent discounts at my store. Provided we survive.
How big are these discounts? Tell me now, I need to know how much I want to live. Stay away, please. Your violin is fragile.
I hope there will still be weekends in the afterlife.
If there's anything after this, then we deserve overtime pay for all eternity.
How? They'll be thinking of work right now!
Капсула возвращения готова к отсоединению. Калибровка координат завершена. Пожалуйста, вернитесь на свое место.
It looks like everything worked out smoothly. Yes, I will make it. This is the last step. The simplest one.
Доставь меня домой.
Is it me, or...?
Imaging data transmission complete. Reconfirming coordinates. RA, 14 hours, 49 minutes, 09.55 seconds.
Look, that's Elizabeth. See the snakes on her head? Seems like one of them is still awake. Told you they have independent minds.
Hold on. Those two work with the Foundation.
Out of the way! Go get medical support now!
That's Miss Pointer, isn't it? So then, this must be the team from the Space Monitor project. Have they failed again?
Hold on, check it out. If this data is really from the Space Monitor...
DEC, negative 102 degrees, 05 minutes, 45.82 seconds. The storm is here. Please take precautions. Repeat, the storm is here.
It's all here. They really did it! They did it!
Наши инженеры разрабатывают меры по минимизации воздействия высокого давления и температуры.
I'm on Earth.
Начиная с 1970 года, текущий проект бурения является результатом работы последних 7 лет. Ожидается, что эта глубина скорее превзойдет скважину Берта Роджерса, которая 9583 метров.
1977. That was the year that Mr. Kozlov found me. Could that mean that I will be able to see them again?
You'll need to take care of yourself first, little astronaut. Rebuilding a life requires a healthy body first. But I'm certain you are in good hands here.
Thank you. But who are...
This is my friend, Vila. My dearest, bravest comrade. And this is Kiperina. Would you mind if I introduced you as my apprentice?
Not at all. I've made up my mind. I want to keep learning the study of ley lines.
That's the second best news I've heard today. Isabeth, Nameday, and Hanjung are all still recovering in bed. You should have seen Pointer. She was mad as all hell. Claimed she'd be waiting for them to recover so she could whoop them back into the recovery ward. Anyways, I thought I'd best avoid that scene and pay a visit to my new apprentice.
So, then the best news you heard today. We did it, right?
That's good news for sure, but still not the best.
Did we get that progress report on the Laplace teleportation project?
The teleport disk? Yeah, I guess it was a big success. They're already working on the field mission applications. Imagine if they could put it into mass production. I'd use it to commute straight to work. No more traffic.
You'd better hope not. They'll start using it to summon us straight from home. It'll be like being on call 24/7.
Holy moly, I didn't think of that. Worse still, those Laplace workaholics would probably enjoy it.
Well, it's not all bad. We got the data. Real-time observation of the universe during the storm from outer space. That's huge. I'll say, looks like the whole universe is getting reversed though. I mean, at least it's nice to know we aren't alone.
That's the spirit, man. Look for the silver lining. Why on earth wasn't that project an open volunteer call? Who wouldn't want to go to space? If I got the chance to spacewalk, I'd never let anyone forget it. You'd see it on my tombstone.
I know someone on their team. Name Day. I'll ask him about it next time we're out for a drink. Too bad he's already out on another field mission. He's working for Laplace now, too. Working 2 jobs at once. Wow.
Is that admiration I hear? I thought you didn't like workaholics. I just don't want to be one. Still, things are going better now. We'll have this little storm problem solved soon enough.
Shh, Alvin, did you hear that?
What? Oh.
I know the piece. Pointer often plays that record in her office. She said it's a track from the Golden Record. The same record that Voyager 1 carries.
Where would it have been in 1987? At the edge of the solar system?
Its power won't run out until 2025, so long as there's no storm to stop it.
What will happen to it when it runs out? Will it stop or be destroyed?
No, nothing quite so bad. It just won't be able to send signals back to us. It will keep flying forward in space, continuing its endless journey. And if there is some alien life out there in the universe, they might find it someday. Perhaps many millions of years after the Earth is gone, swallowed up by the sun or the storm. To spend so much time and resources on something that won't respond to us after such a short time on a universal scale, it sounds even more useless than our arcane skills.
They didn't send it out expecting to get a quick response.
You're right. I suppose it's just like a friendly greeting. Hi there! This is a gift from Earth, a place where life existed. We're trying to survive, but we may be defeated in time. Aliens or not, it's likely that it will just drift in space forever. But personally, I want to believe that someone's going to listen to that record one day.
Maybe Miss Caparina can help us. If you see God up there in space, be sure to ask him what's his favorite piece on the record.
That kind of service is going to cost you. You'll have to pay up with your rib collection.
Before we start thinking about that, we will still need to cross the year 1999. Then we can figure out where that record will end up.
Раз, два, три.
It sounds nice.
Then keep listening. Wait, where are you going?
Just let them do their thing. We should go now. We've got more work waiting for us. By the way, you were talking about those discs being prepared for field service, right?
Yeah, but I told you everything I know. Miss Pointer should give us the details in a few days.
Not Miss Hisabeth, huh? She seems real busy. I guess that's why she only sent one of her snakes to the victory party. I saw Windsong and Villa though. Oh, and Kipirina was there surrounded by a bunch of kids, and they all stuck around right till the end. There were a few Xeno guys there too. Whenever there's booze, you can count on them showing up. I think I saw one of their pilots having a drinking contest with a newt. Crazy! They even roped in Mr. Ulrich. I caught name day desperately stopping Medicine Pocket from climbing up on a table to recite a speech. It was good fun. They even snapped a picture of it by the end.
It's a shame I missed it. I heard Mr. Ludwig values employees' mental health, so at least he'll be hosting more of those parties soon, right? Right?
Please, listen.